Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome to an impromptu second video on the second channel, another Fall Guys video. And this game mode is survival of the fittest. I've just picked up 2 crowns. There's 2 methods or 2 kind of like interactions which I've learned over the last 24 hours. And I know this playlist is about to go, but I thought I'd share these tips with everybody. Things that I found for myself personally, how I've managed to overcome certain problems and pick up 2 crowns, as you can see on the screen right now. I'm buzzing after this and this level of success. So let's roll it, and I'll talk over like how I managed to kind of like change what I'm doing. It will not cover the block party one, which I do have a good method of like jumping over the top of things and keeping the top level as opposed to the lower level. But I love this game mode after knowing these 2 key tricks which really helped out, and it's with Stomping Ground and also the Snowball Showdown, I think it's called. But we'll just go over that in this particular footage. Let's have a look how I got this win. So in this particular mode, you can see Block Party, you'll see Jump Showdown, and a few other things as well. The Block Party one, as I said, it's all about climbing over the top levels, and I actually love that one. But the 2 modes I've always stuck in my mind I can't do particularly well is indeed that Snowball Showdown with massive snowballs, or Snowball Survival, sorry, Snowball Survival, it's not Snowball Showdown, Richard, get it back straight. So yeah, Snowball Survival. I haven't been able to do this, but what I've been doing is kind of playing about with kind of like positioning. So one of the key things is certain areas you'll be able to see on the map have 2 squares that do not drop. And you can see them like, I'm currently standing where there's a single one right at the very end. And yes, it's kind of like, so I'm looking directly forward there, you can see. And I'm going to go to those double squares. These are good places to be because, you know, this is where the snowballs, if they kind of hit you, at least you've got a chance of like an extra hexagon to kind of land on. And that's what I was doing. It was kind of like staying there, and it was a good position. I'm very glad that I got it the first round, because getting rid of it first off is fantastic, because it is for me the most kind of like trollish, because I found a new method with the Stomping Grounds one where you go up against the rhinos. This has been like again like learning from mistakes, and one of those key mistakes was indeed kind of like figuring the best method. There's 2 methods I usually adopt for Stomping Ground, and that's the jump around method, but I've been doing that for so many times I'm like, has this actually been working for me? I think it works definitely for 1 rhino, but when there's 3 there becomes a bit of a difficulty. Now I've seen a few people jumping on the big lily pad that is angled in a certain way that is close to, you'll be able to see it in a second, the show, like how I do this. But there's one that's to my right, which I'm looking around now. I see that lily pad right there. And I've seen a few people doing this, so I wanted to try it out this time. What have I got to lose? So first of all, I get that kind of leap into the air. I then go to the next one, leap into the air. Quick look where there's a rhino. Again, go to the next one, leap in the air to that one. And go to the next one, leap into the air. And get myself very close to a rhino, don't like it. But I got the qualification. I think that's the thing. I think concentrating more on that particular lily pad is kind of more efficient. Yes, there's RNG that a big rhino could come and knock me out, but that was still kind of like a good play. As I always say, if it's stupid but it works, it's not stupid, and a play is a play that work. These are 2 things that, as I said, this is the first time I've tried to adopt them, and it's very weird. Those 2 methods, one with the Snowball Survival, and this one, second one with being the Stomping Grounds and that kind of rhino and that lily pad method. The first time I decide to use it, I get it. I get the kind of like, I get the win and get through to the qualification. I'm usually very good at roll-off. I think I've only lost 2 roll-offs since the final has been introduced. So, and also the Jump Showdown, Jump Club, like these ones I've done so many times. Mainly with Jump Club. I'm pretty good at Jump Club. The usual method with this, and I know people say the method of following the blades is the best way to do it, but I personally find that that's good to a degree. That degree is to kind of look at, and what I tried to do is this. So I kind of like chase away and then jump into, like there, into the gap. You can see a few times I'm a bit too kind of like cocky and confident, but I go away, come back in again, and again we're watching, we'll come back in. This is my kind of like method. I watch the bigger one to watch where the little ones go, and also the speed, and kind of like go over it that way. That's my method. It works for me. I know people will follow at the beam at the very start, but I try and get a kind of a good rotation of good behavior and try and practice that out. So the next thing is I'm just checking the names because some people were a bit. I did see a couple grabby people, but funnily enough, the people that I wanted to look at, the grabby people, weren't actually grabby people in the final, and you're gonna see some people try to grab your boy Rich the Man, but hey, you know, that's why I'm called Rich the Man, because I am the man when it comes to like dealing with these particular people. I know this mode, this particular round here, like at the back of my hand. I love it. I know my timing. I also at the same time know to focus on my kind of switching from side to side. With this particular one, roll off, the way I play this is I play this in a certain way that I can dip back from one side to the other very quickly, because it allows me to roll with the pace of the roller. So the roller kind of first of all starts off very slow, so I like to kind of like build up my kind of like understanding of it, and at the same time just look around. I also try and eye people up who I think are grabbers, like that crocodile there that kind of comes back to haunt us, and also the one there, the bean with the glasses that looks to be a bit grabby as well. But yeah, now I start to kind of really kind of like, as soon as I've looked at my competition and got away from people, I then kind of get into my mojo, my motion of going from side to side. And yeah, I do, you know, this shaky behavior, movements have got to be on crisp with it. But you know, when people make the mistakes, and that's what you're doing, focus on your game and worry about other people to make their own mistakes. Look out for plenty of real estate, which is a term I like to use when it comes to referring to space. So there's plenty of real estate in that section to go across. There's plenty of real estate to go there. Sometimes you won't have that kind of like large area to go from one side to the other, and you might have to make very kind of like rash decisions. And apologies, I do take the camera around quite a bit, but that's just because like I want to reset where I am, and I kind of like turn into a bit like a claw type player. I don't play claw, by the way. Look, plenty of real estate there. Nearly made a bad decision going across, but again, more real estate. That I didn't like that. That was a big kind of like iffy one to go across there because of real estate. Now we're down to 4 people, including myself, 3 more opponents, and it's just a case again like quick movements. I'm doing quick movements as well because there's the Ezio is grabbing, and also the crocodile's a grabber as well. So I need to be very quick, and that's the other thing, to get away from grabbers. Quick movements. Those were quick movements. He did a grab there, completely fluffed it, did another grab, and that's the one thing. Grabbing works, but also it doesn't work, because at the same time, those people that grab make mistakes like that, and that's a mistake. You need to focus on, whilst them grabbing each other, I'm focusing more about getting from side to side, and the closer I am from side to side, I'm going to get across, and you're not, because you're going to see one go down, then you're going to see someone else go down, and that's going to be the crocodile, because hey, grabbing doesn't pay, grabbing doesn't work most of the time. So you're going to see this in a second. So again, I'm focusing more on me. I'm focusing on one side to the other very, very quickly. Swish, swish, swish. As we've got longer space, jumping around, getting away from him, ruining his day a little bit. And he made the mistake of grabbing right when there was something in the way. Grabbing doesn't always pay. And that's why your boy, RTM, got a win, and that's why some of these methods, as I said, I'm having a great time kind of changing things up and found really cool methods in order to take down this mode. Do it now before it all expires. But yeah, that has been the video. Looking forward to seeing these 2 crowns pop up. Oh, so good to see the crowns pop up and all that gold, beautiful gold. 2 crowns there. I stream Fall Guys every evening, so go and check out the channel, Twitch channel, in the link in the description, which, you know, just click on it and it's Rich the Man Live. That's where I do a live stream of Fall Guys, and should be playing squads tonight, so come on by, you know, and chill out and see how we do. Usually we do pretty well, so it's always good to see. Hope this helps somebody, and I'll see you in the next video whenever that'll be. Cheers, everybody. Bye-bye.